You've tuned into another edition of The Break Room, a weekly conversation about how the City of St. Augustine works from those who do the work every day. Hosted by the City of St. Augustine's Communications Director, Melissa Whistle, The Break Room offers a closer look at the different city departments and provides updates on current and upcoming projects and events. And now, your host, Melissa Whistle.
Welcome to The Break Room, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Melissa Whistle, Communications Director for the City of St. Augustine. I've got some fun news to report this week, and joining me to share this exciting news is Officer Dee Brown. He is the St. Augustine Police Department's Public Information Officer. You've been here before. Dee, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
So the big news is a free family movie night. Tell me about it. Just jump right in.
So the movie night is something we did 2018 prior to COVID, and it was a success. And it was on the fort. We had about 500 people there. We're expecting it to be
Pretty
a little
big.
more than that. Yeah, we don't want it too big, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good turnout.
Down on the bayfront.
Down on the bayfront in the lawn of the fort.
Okay.
So it's going to be awesome. National Park Services, they are the hosts. A few years ago, it was St. Augustine PD and National Park Services that put it together. It actually came from former Chief Barry Fox.
Okay.
It was his idea, and we just roll with it, and now we're going to take it to the next level. We've added St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and St. Augustine Beach Police Department, just making it a big community event.
And so when you say down on the bayfront, down on the lawn of the fort, is there a projector or does it go on the wall of the fort? Like, what's the screen?
So there is going to be, we went even bigger. I think it's over 90-foot screen.
Gosh.
Yeah. So
Did you have to get a permit for that height restriction downtown? Maybe it's temporary.
Yeah, it's on federal property.
That's right.
So,
they're hosting it.
yeah.
Right.
So and more people will be able to watch the video or watch the movie.
Right.
It's just going to be a great event. Last time we did a pre-video with Chief Fox and Chief Anthony Vila.
Okay.
And we're going to do that again, but we're going to incorporate all the chiefs and the sheriff.
Okay. So is that a little message video you're going to do?
Yeah, it'll be a welcome message and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if I'm driving downtown, am I going to be able to see the movie from my car, or is the screen actually going to be so that I have to be sitting on the lawn?
The screen will absolutely be where you have to sit to see it.
Okay.
We don't want people driving and, trying to break their neck.
Right.
Crash into something.
And I don't want to park myself over at No Name and watch the movie from the No Name bar.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it.
Okay.
Speaking of No Name, the bars are great. They won't start the music that Friday night until after the movie's over.
Okay.
So, and the same thing as last time we did it. They were very cooperative. So I just want to send a shout out to No Name and
all those
White Lion and New River and Fort.
Yep. Okay. So you mentioned Friday night. Let's tell everybody the date because we haven't said the date. It's going to be on Friday, May 6th.
Yes.
At 6 p.m. So with all of these agencies out there, you're all going to be in uniform. Are there going to be any activities? Or
Absolutely. Starting about 5:30. The main thing is we want to encourage families to come out and support local businesses. Mm-hmm. Go eat, have a good time, come back. But we'll have tents set up before the movie. Each agency will have a tent, some giveaways for the kids, not too many activities for them, but just some things to give away. Because the main thing is we want it to be a family night. Come, get set up, picnic, bring your food.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. It's going to be a great time.
So I was about to say, Jan, that sounds really fun. What is the movie?
The movie is Encanto.
Encanto.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did do a little research. I'm going to give a little blurb if folks aren't quite sure what Encanto is. I knew it was, it is a Disney movie.
It's a
Disney movie. But it's about a family who lives hidden in the mountains of Colombia. They call this place that they live in Encanto. And there's some kind of magic there that has blessed every child of this family with a unique gift, with the exception of the one child, Mirabel. But of course, Mirabel being special, she senses this danger is looming, and somehow she's the only one who can save the Encanto. So probably in typical Disney style, there's going to be music, very colorful, energetic. Families will love it, old and young. You can't go wrong. And again, I'll repeat that it is on Friday, May 6th at 6 o'clock. That is downtown on the bayfront on the lawn of the Castillo. Now, people are going to be sitting there driving going, oh, I got to get downtown then. Park at the parking garage.
Absolutely.
Get your Park Now card. It's $3 with your Park Now card for St. Johns County residents. So obviously anyone is welcome to come, but we really want to see our local community come out.
And I can't stress that enough. Local. We want the local community to come out.
And we want them to come out and meet you guys.
Yes.
We love our police department. The beach will be there and St. Johns County.
Yes.
Have we got Chief Michaud and Chief from the beach and maybe the sheriff? Don't know yet.
I'm not sure that they'll be there.
Okay.
But you will see their face on the video screen.
Absolutely. That's great. If you are just now tuning in, you're listening to The Break Room. I'm Melissa Whistle, Communications Director for the City of St. Augustine. And with me this week in The Break Room, I have Officer D. Brown. He is the Public Information Officer for the St. Augustine Police Department. And I also want to mention, you have a new car.
I do.
It's hard to miss.
It's a nicely wrapped vehicle now. It used to be unmarked, but now it's wrapped, so I'm visible no matter where I am. It's one of a kind.
Is it the same car you've been driving? They just wrapped it?
The same car.
Okay.
Thanks to Becca Zeno, graphic design student at Flagler College. I actually, that weekend, on the 7th, and the reason this movie is, it coincides with the Latin Festival.
Okay.
So National Park Services has a Heroes on Wheels.
Oh, cool.
And so all the agencies will be there Saturday at Francis Field, and I'll showcase the wrap vehicle.
Okay. So Friday night at the fort, head down to Francis Field for the festival.
Okay. The early part of the festival, it'll be more of, I guess you can say, kid-friendly.
Okay.
And so all the vehicles will be there, the special wraps, the fire trucks will be there. It'll be a family event.
Excellent. So tell me about the wrap. You mentioned there was a Flagler student involved. You got the graphic design department, or tell me about that.
So the graphic design is, we met with an instructor, a professor, Professor Lodi, and they have a graphic design group.
Okay. And
so we presented their project to them. They had a certain amount of time to get it done, and we chose Becca Zeno's design.
So in case I have seen pictures of it. I haven't seen it up close and personal in person. Tell us what we should be looking for. Granted, we can't miss it, but what is it?
Everything St. Augustine.
Okay.
And
is your face on it?
But when you think of St. Augustine, you think of the Bridge of Lions. Mm-hmm. You think of the lighthouse, right. Flagler Towers.
Yeah.
And that's what you get when you see it.
So is it kind of like the news vehicles that have all the broad, they have the station ID on it? This is basically just all St. Augustine.
This is all St. Augustine. It says police. It's got the city crest on it, just like all of our other vehicles. It's a very nicely wrapped vehicle.
I have to tell you, I haven't seen you around town. So you either are incognito or we just don't drive around the same time of day as each other.
Well, it's probably we don't drive around the same time because that vehicle gets stopped every day. It seems like every 15 minutes someone is stopping and take pictures with it.
And with you?
No, just a vehicle. They don't need me. Okay.
Well, you're probably driving, so you can't very well stop in the middle of traffic. Although it could be kind of like the Ubers and the Lyfts. Just stop and get out and take a picture and then get back in.
Right.
The vehicle, you said you get funny looks, though. Yeah. You said it's a little daunting sometimes because you're like, why are people looking at me?
Well, when you're used to driving an unmarked vehicle for so long and no one even thinks that you're the police until you flip your lights on.
Right.
And now people are looking at you because you are the police.
There's no missing you.
Right. So it just takes some time to get used to.
Excellent. You guys have a lot of things going on. I was asking you, and I don't know if you can answer this. There was a big, I'll call it a ruckus for lack of a better word, but there was a big training exercise downtown recently. Was that something that we were involved with, or what? Can you talk about that a little bit? I know people kind of were like, "What is going on?"
It's just a training exercise.
Okay.
I mean, and those happen frequently. With us having customs right on the Riberia, they do training exercises all the time on the waterway. So the Coast Guard did an exercise with the helicopter and everything. Sheriff's Office, Marine Unit, St. Augustine Fire Department Marine Unit, the PD's Marine Unit, like several agencies just together working cohesively to make sure that they're all on one accord when it comes to search and rescue.
And we've had a Marine unit all along, but it wasn't, I'll say it wasn't very active. We've recently assigned an officer to the boat, and we're trying to get the Marine unit more regularly out on the water?
See, and it has been active,
Okay.
and they have been out on the water.
Great, good.
You just when it comes to Marine unit, it's not like a patrol car.
Okay.
Unless you're out on the water all the time,
Right.
you wouldn't know.
Well, and I haven't been out. I used to be out on the water quite a bit, personally, and I haven't been out as much. So it's good to know that
Well,
you
that
guys
means
are
you
out
were
there.
doing something right because you didn't get stopped.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, they just didn't. No, I'm kidding. But in all seriousness, the Marine units are critical to safety on our waterways.
Absolutely. And here's the thing. I've been with the department for 7 years, and our Marine unit has been out on several calls. Sometimes the distress signal on some of the sailboats are going off for no reason. Someone's got to go check it.
Right.
There have been,
Some significant rescues.
significant rescues, and there's been some deaths on the boat. We go on a welfare check, and you may find somebody.
Right.
And those are things that you just don't see every day, but they happen. And our Marine unit are the ones that deal with it.
And those training exercises are so critical to those responses being so effective.
Right.
I guess the most recent instances that we had, I think most folks would probably recall, was a couple of boats having some problems on the bridge.
Yes.
I will give a shout out to the marina. I want to make sure it's not the marina equipment, which isn't to say that the boat owners are delinquent either, just equipment failure.
Right.
Chafing on those lines. We've had some pretty big winds and storm events.
And that's the thing. Most people, when they're moored at the marina, and the only thing that really is holding them down is an anchor.
Right.
And, the anchor moves, ropes pop or chains pop, and now we've got a
Little incident on your hands.
yes.
It happens. What else do we have going on? Anything else we need to be aware of? You guys are out and about. I love seeing the police presence in town. It's not threatening to me at all. It's comforting. You guys are out about, you're walking, bicycling. It's good to see.
It's a unique type of policing here in St. Augustine because we deal with so many tourists. Our main thing is we want to make sure everyone's safe, everyone gets home safely.
Right.
And so I think with all the different personalities, the different age groups that we have in the department, it makes for a great agency to be able to reach out to everyone.
And our residents love you guys.
I hope so.
And we do have some community outreach officers that are working out in the community. So we're just kudos to PD.
It's a tough day to police right now. So we do what we can. Policing has changed. Social media with policing. There are so many agencies that are using. You have agencies using TikTok for police.
Right.
It's just the way things are right now.
And you and I both know there's only so many hours in the day for us to be able to be on all those platforms and be on them effectively.
Absolutely. When I look at other agencies and reach out to them, they have one person designated to each app.
Wow. Each platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your office and my office, we do the best we can on all the platforms.
Yes.
All the time. You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
On social, and we love to know that you're out there keeping everybody informed and safe.
Thank you.
And we're out of time.
Good.
How does that happen?
It always happens that way.
We do great work.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming by, telling us again. That's Friday, May 6th at 6 p.m. on the Bayfront on the lawn of the Castillo. Come down for movie night, bring the family, grab some dinner, have a picnic, and come down and enjoy your downtown St. Augustine as our local residents.
Sounds good.
If you missed part of this broadcast and want to go back and listen from the beginning, you can catch us at citysainaugradio.com. Those broadcasts are on our website. We want to keep you informed about what's happening in and around the city and that you hear it here from the people doing the work and making it happen every day. Follow us on our social media platforms. You'll find the city on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City St. Aug. And you'll find the police department also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at St. Aug PD. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.
You've been listening to The Break Room, a weekly program addressing projects and programs offered by the City of St. Augustine. Join us each week as the city's communications director, Melissa Whistle, has in-depth conversations with the people who make our town work to meet the needs of our community. The Break Room is produced by communications specialist for the City of St. Augustine, Cindy Walker. See you at this time next week for another edition of The Break Room.